A quick tutorial on how to make some new course banners. So as you'll notice within Schoology at the moment, our sections often don't match up with our courses. So what I want you to try and play with is to design new course banners so that when students look at it, or when you look at it, you can see, is the course year long, is it a semester course, is it in block 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So I'm going to create one for my PCG here. So in order to do this, I'm going to use a tool called Canva, which everyone actually has a school subscription for. So we can go to canva.com, and then we're going to log in with our school Gmail account. So click on Google. I'm going to sign in with my school account. And what this will do is give you access to all of the different tools that are available within Canva at the premium level because we have an account. So we do have this branding hub which allows us to have access to logos and colors which are associated with the school. So in order to get the right size, the right aspect ratio, we're going to select presentation. And then from there I have a blank canvas for me to start to design. So we've got these different elements on the side, and if I search, for example, for I don't know, computer science, it's one of the courses which I've taught previously. I have these different graphics which I can use, different photos, etc. And there's also frames and other kind of elements that I could use. So I could grab in a picture from here, and I could drag and place this within my page to make sure that I'm happy with how that sits. There's also these really cool AI features as well, and these are still in development, but I can select here and I can write some text prompts to design a new image. So for example, I could say image of a student writing code in a cartoon style. And then when I hit enter, that's now going to generate an image for us. So we'll give that a little bit of time, and hopefully that will generate something to our liking, but we can also do some different renditions of that as well. Okay, so now I have some different pictures. These have been generated by the AI to create something to my liking. Perhaps I don't like that. Perhaps I want an anime style. So then I have an alternative image here. So perhaps I want to use this one instead. It's up to you. You can have a little bit of a play with it. Some of them are a little bit hit and miss. They're not quite as good as some of the new technologies like Midjourney that's coming out. However, it's something you can play with and customize some images which are royalty free. I mean, all of these images in here are royalty free also under our licensing. However, you might want something a little bit more unique. Okay, so once I've done that, I need to add some text. So again, from the top left, I can select different text. We do have things like our heading, subheading, etc. There are these cool sort of styled text as well, which are a bit more fitting. I suppose for our Schoology, we don't really need to be as on brand. It's more about making your course stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to add this one, feeling cute. I'm going to add that text in, and then I can select some different colors. So as I mentioned, under the colors, we have these HKS branding. So we can choose some brand colors if we'd like to do that. That's sort of up to you of how you want to design that. So I'm going to add in that text there, and I'm going to call this pastoral. I'll drag this out because my word doesn't quite fit because of the size of the text. And these are grouped as well. So I'm going to ungroup those. I've got the little button there when I click on it, but I could also right click and go to ungroup. So now I've got my two bits of text here. Okay, so pastoral. I'm going to change this to care. Now my contrast is a little bit off here, so I've got blue on top of blue, so that's going to cause a bit of an issue. So I'm going to add a shape underneath this just to give it a little bit of a boundary. So I'm going to go into my elements again. I'm going to look down for, I don't have anything there, so I've still got computer science up there. I'll close that off, and I'm going to choose a shape. I'm going to make this the HKS yellow color just to make it really pop out, and we're going to drag this across the length. Okay, at the moment it's covering it, so I need to change the position of this. Right click, layer, send backwards. Still got one more, layer, send backwards. Okay, so this isn't perfect, but it's a good sort of start. And I'm going to download this. So I'm going to go to share, download, and then I can choose the default settings here. So I've chosen a PNG file. I could choose a JPEG, that'll also work. I don't want a PowerPoint or anything like that, but you could do this if you're designing slides, or SVGs if you want to make it scalable. I'm going to choose PNG. That'll give me a nice high resolution, and then I can click download. Okay, so this won't take too long for it to export. It should download to my downloads section. Then from there, I can go back to my Schoology. I can go to my PCG group, click on edit picture. So then I'll go to downloads to find that image that I just created and select upload. And then provided that I put my text in the middle, it should show up nicely within my view. So now I can see pastoral care, and I can also see within my other view. I can also see within my other view when I go into the course that it's designed nicely. So that's how you can create a very quick little course banner for your courses, make it customized, make it your own, and use Canva. Hope you enjoyed it.